Yah Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Rakah Kodash. Alright, man, that's who this world ignorantly calls God and Jesus Christ in the ancient Paleo-Hebrew tongue. Alright, first I'd like to give double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. I also like to give a shout out to the head of the Men of Israel camp, the brother Kazak, who I also teach under out here in Greenville, South Carolina. I also like to give a shout out to the Akim that's pushing and teaching this truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, man. And then to the Akwaf that believe across the four corners of the earth, man. To y'all like to say Shalom, right? It's your brother Debak coming back, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shah with another, Yahweh willing, Yahweh Shemel Shah willing, you know, another beautiful exhortation and lesson, man. Today, man, what I'm gonna be harping on is well, as you can see by the name of the video, man, it's called Food Apocalypse. And the reason I got the name of that video, man, was because while I was at the plantation, you know, just left the plantation and stuff while I was there, an article from endtimesheadlines.org, you know, an article from that's a site where they put articles out daily on things that happen across the earth, across the globe, really. They put articles on everything, keep you up to date, what's going on, everything. And so, while I was at the plantation, man, an article came up, and the name of the article, the name of the article is, "Are you ready for the food apocalypse?" Are you ready for the coming food apocalypse, man? For the coming food apocalypse. Basically saying this is coming, man. Right? And the first thing I thought of, man, I was like, that's a crazy article to put out in these times, because, you know, in these times that famine is going to hit, man. And now Esau's putting articles out about it, man. It says, are you ready for the coming food apocalypse? Right? So, man, without too much more to say, man, I'm about to go ahead and dive, you know, straight into the scriptures, man, because, and like I was saying, man, famine is talked about in the scriptures, man. I'm about to dive right in there, man, but famine is talked about in the scriptures, as you should know. Famine is talked about in the scriptures, man, and it tells you, and JT, man, Jacob's trouble, that's going to be one of the things that hit, man, is that famine. Lack of food, man. You're not going to be able to, lack of food, you're not really going to be able to eat, man. You're not going to be able to eat. That's one of the things that's going to happen. That's one of the things that's about to happen. That's already happening. You go into grocery stores barely have what you need. They barely have any food, man. A whole bunch of shelves. I know I went into Walmart, I think it was, you know, a while, like a few days ago, man. A whole lot of shelves was empty. Like, a lot of the meats was empty. As a matter of fact, you know, I was with the brother Kazak yesterday, you know, and we were gonna get us some, you know, some chicken, you know, to eat on and, you know, dwell with, you know, and we called KFC like, hey, let's get this. We want to get that bucket. Let's get that big bucket of chicken. They didn't even have no chicken. They had to close the store early because they didn't even have chicken, man. They didn't have nothing. They didn't have no sides. They didn't have no chicken. They didn't have nothing. And then, like I said, while I was on the plantation, I seen that article, and I was like, dang, that's crazy through the spirit, man. Because those times are coming, man. And people are not even gonna be ready for them. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that real quick. People are not gonna be ready for it, man. That's why it says, man, I'm gonna get it real quick. So like, 1 Thessalonians 5. All right, this is 1 Thessalonians 5 from the top. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. right? All right, verse 3 being the point, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them as travail upon a woman with child, as they shall not escape, man. Just like I was saying, man, these times about to hit. These times about to hit, and the world, Israel, is not ready for it, man. It's not ready for it, man. It says like travail upon a woman, man, about to have a child. That's just like this world, man. They not prepared, man. I heard, like it was saying, peace and safety. They still promoting to come to America, everything better in America. Everything you need in America, right? Like I said, peace and safety, man. But then, like I also said, then comes sudden destruction. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them. And that's exactly what's going on. That's just like what I was saying about this famine, man. They're not prepared. They're not watching. They're not seeing the signs, man. And this is going to sneak up on. This is going to sneak up on the world, and they're not gonna be ready for it. They're not gonna be prepared, man. They're not gonna be prepared for this, man. I'm gonna jump to 2nd Esdras 16. I'm gonna go to verse 18. All right. It says, the beginning of sorrow and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. Let me start there. This is the beginning stages, man. The beginning of, like it just said, the beginning of famine and great deaths. The beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear. Right? The beginning of evils. What shall I do when this evil shall come? Verse 19. Behold, famine and plagues, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourge for admin. Right? For amendment, Salakia. I knew I was trying to say, Salakia, man. For amendment, Salakia. That's like basically what that's saying is man, this is one of the things. Famine is gonna be one of the things of how, Yahweh Bashem Al-Shah can come to amends with Israel. Famine is gonna be one of those things. He's putting Israel through harsh times. And it's going to be like we coming to amends. He's repaying us for us not paying attention and listening. And hearkening unto his commandments. Not preparing for these times. That's how it's going to be, man. He's going to punish us with that famine, man. When that famine hit, right? When that famine hit, verse 20, right? But for all of these things, shall they not turn from their wickedness? Like I was just saying, man. It's going to kind of be like he's going to have to do that to come to amends, because Israel's not going to listen, regardless of it. Like it just said, they're not going to turn. The 2/3 are not going to turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourge, or the scourges. Verse 21. Behold, Salaki, bear with me 1 second. Okay, Salaki for that. Viscrals. Behold, Viscrals, Salaki, 2nd Esdras 16:21. Behold, Viscrals shall be so good and cheap upon the earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon earth. Sword, famine, and great confusion, man. Just like I was saying, man. Israel's not gonna be ready for these times. That's why the name of that article was so beautiful, man. Talking about are you ready? Are you ready for the coming food apocalypse? I just showed you in the scripture where it's saying these niggas ain't gonna be ready. Israel's not gonna be ready, man. Like I said, let me read. I'm about to read verse 21. That they shall think in the middle of 21 that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. They think they good right now, man. They think everything gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Everything gonna last on another 20 years. You know, they think everything is smooth and gravy. You know, but it's not, right? Everything's being, like I said, they think everything to be in a good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth. Sword being that destruction. Esau coming down with that sword. You know, the modern day sword is the gun. You know, Esau's blessing. You know, that famine coming into lack of food shortages. You know, that's happening upon the earth. The food's about to go skyrocket high. You know, the prices of food about to go skyrocket high. People not gonna be able to afford that. People not gonna be able to pay for that. Not gonna be able to take care of their families, their babies. You know, and great. You know, and great confession. Man, people is not gonna be ready. Israel's not gonna be ready for these times, man. The world is not gonna be ready for these times, man. For when this famine hit, man. That's why you're gonna have people trying to barge into other people's homes. You know, like for these rich neighborhoods, man. For these rich neighborhoods, man, you're gonna have people that's from like maybe next door that just seen them bringing a whole lot of groceries or something. You know, and they'll barge in there and get they stuff because they ain't got it. Because they ain't got it, man. Because the food is about to be crazy, man. It's about to be crazy, man. People not gonna be able to afford this stuff. People not gonna be able to afford food, none of that, man. The simple stuff, bottles of water. People not gonna be able to afford that. You know? And you know, basically that was the point, man. This famine is finna hit, man. It's like you see by the title of the video, man. It's food apocalypse. Are you ready for the coming food apocalypse, man? It said in the article, and I'm gonna post a screen record of the article. I'm gonna edit it in there so you know y'all can see it. You know, but so y'all can see it at the beginning. They was saying the man was saying 78% of the food more or less done went up. And it was saying in the article as well that like for the farmers to even start to try to grow the crops, to grow the stuff for it is even getting too expensive, man. So end all be all, man, that was the point of the video. Are you ready for that? For the coming food apocalypse, man. That's a beautiful name, man. Cause people ain't gonna be ready, man. But you know, Yahweh point was made. The video is edifying. You know that exhortation. You know, to you, to the sincere brothers that actually listen, and to the Aquav that listen. But hey. You know, man, with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it, man. Shalom, shalom.